let's start today's Leetcode with Python. So let's set the difficulty to easy. Alright, now let's do this one, merge to sorted lists. Okay, you are given the heads of two sorted linked lists, list 1 and list 2. Merge the two lists into one sorted list. The list should be made by splicing together the nodes of the first two lists. Return the head of the merged linked list. Alright, so here is the example. This is the first linked list and this is a second linked list, and what we want is them to be merged and return another linked list. So here one, then 2, 3, 4. Right, it's just checking if this number is lesser than the other, and then in the ascending order we created another linked list. Right, to give some context about linked list, so linked list is different from your normal list. For example, this is my normal list 1. Alright, so my list 1 has elements. Let me just write Q and W and E. Alright, if I were to access W from this list, I could just simply write list 1 of 1, like use the indexing. Oops. Alright, let's just make this a little small. I could just use the index to call W, but linked list is not like this. So linked list contains two things. First, it has data and a pointer. Alright. There is also a major difference between list and linked list. Okay, list is the storage, while list is stored in continuous memory. Linked list is not, it's scattered all over. Linked list is basically a bunch of nodes. So this, for example, node 1, node 2 and node 3. The first node here is the head node. Alright, each node contains two things. One is data, which is nothing but the value, what it contains, like in the previous example, which was P, and the other thing is the pointer. Pointer tells us where the next node is. Yes, alright. In this case, node 1 contains P and the pointer to where node 2 is. Alright, and similarly node 2 will contain the data and pointer to node 3, and node 3 will contain the data and pointer, but in this case the pointer will be null because there is no node 4. Null. Alright, and if I were to access, or if I were to get the third node, I could not just get it like in list. I cannot just randomly like index and call it. You have to access it via node 1, then goes node 2, then you get node 3. So they are linked to each other. It's the name linked list. And if you lose the head, if you lose node 1, you lose the entire list. So here, this is some context on linked list. So here we are given two linked lists, right? So here, this is how the linked list was defined. So unlike lists, linked list is not an data type that is already present. It is a custom data type. All right. So value next means where is the next node pointer basically. All right. So let's start here. If you were to look at the hints, there are no hints, but this one is okay without the hints. So we have class solutions. Inside that we have a function which was already given to us by Leetcode. It has two arguments, list 1 which is a list node which is a linked list, list 2 again a linked list, and we are to return a linked list, basically the head of the linked list. First we are to return a linked list, so we just create let's just say result. I like explanation. I might not be 100% on it, but yeah, you get it. All right, so let's start. First, let's create a linked list, which is going to be our final linked list, the merged one. All right, let's say result. All right, now we're gonna create a while loop while list 1 and list 2. This just says um, as long as there are elements in both the list, we're gonna check if list 1 dot val is less than list 2 dot val. Alright, basically when we start the while loop, it's gonna check the head of both nodes. In this case, it's gonna check both the ones. If the first element of list 1, for example, if this was 2, and then that case this would be the first element, this would be the head, this is the smallest element. All right, so we have to make it the element. Initially when you start your new list, we're gonna give it next. Where is the next element? The next element is nothing but the head of list 1. All right, then list 1 will be nothing but we're gonna move the list 1 to its next element. In case it is the other way around, that is um, the element of list 2 is smaller than list 1. This is 1 and this is 2. This will be the first node, and then this, or depends. So the next element will be the head of list 2. We're gonna move list 2 to its next element. Alright, now let's keep the tail moving. I'm gonna move the tail one after one iteration, after one still it's in the while loop, goes into the while, checks for the condition, done, moves to the next element, goes again, do checks again, moves again. Right now, this will be only applicable as long as list 1 and list 2 have some nodes in it. What if um, one list was empty and one list still had some values? In this case, there is no comparison, we directly have to insert it. So we're just gonna insert it till dot next is nothing but list 1. If it's the other way around, we're gonna just do till dot next is list 2. Now finally we have to return result dot next. Again, this return the indent for this result always return troubles me a lot. Ah, finally. Okay, so it works. It works. Scenario where there is nothing, insert nothing. There was two something in list two. So yep. So the both list one and list two are sorted in non-descending order. Right. Let's submit it. Good job.